Good morning to everybody. In every database, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Hello, yes. In every database, I'm telling a common concept, object privileges only. Object privileges are given by either developers or administrator. Just here we are performing insertion, updation, deletion in a Oracle side as select statement. But in a future PLSQL side, execute and read and write is there. That's why anybody user receiving a what object privilege means those persons are allowed to perform operations on the object. Okay, yeah. In a today one of the stage view or tomorrow we are using a view also. In a later now here is some other objects, but today table side I'm telling. Now here again I'm telling about with grant option in a previous class that nodes write it fastly with grant option. Today roles we are learning very important that one. Fastly write it this one with grant option. With grant option. With grant option is an optional clause. Optional with grant option is an optional clause used along with object privileges. Usually along with object privileges. Who receives means which users. Okay, who receives with grant option clause, with grant option clause, who receives with grant option clause, then those users allowed to give same object privileges to another users, same object privileges to another users. Syntax grant object privileges on object name to usernames. Role is not there in a grant option side. Usernames are public. Up to now public we are not applying with the grant option. Grant object privileges on object name to usernames are public with the grant option. But with grant option does not work with the roles. There is a later we are telling. Today roles we are telling. And now fastly write it. Yesterday anybody attending me is simple example I'm telling or not. 3 users we are taking or not. Through that one, better to EMP table 2, better to write it. Okay. All are writing this one. Syntax fast. And now check it out. Concentrate here. Now here 3 users better. Fastly take a what? 3 users. Through that one only. Here understandable. And now here like this. First left hand side, example side, go to SQL prompt, connect. Now Scott and Tiger. Okay, already this user is there, one user. Again, I'm creating another user. Okay, you are only creating that users and giving permission, connect. Morley, I'm creating Morley and Morley is the use password. Okay, I'm giving. Again, another user, I'm creating only connect, CONN means connection. Here A1 is a user. Okay, any users we are creating like that. Okay, yeah, any users you have to create it. Once we have to connect it like this, then what happened means observe it here. In this case, left hand side in SQL prompt, here grant object privileges all on EMP to Murli only I'm giving, not in a A1. Okay, yeah. Then in this Murli user, just go to SQL prompt here, select star from scott.emp. It is working. Already have an idea. This is working only. Okay, fine. Now, but unfortunately, same object privileges I'm giving to the where another user. What happened? Observe it here. Grant all on scott.emp to user A1. It won't work. Yesterday I'm telling you, yeah, it will give us a what error. What the error means? Error here, no privileges to grant. To grant is an error. Don't worry, this is some error. Okay, fine. Now solution. How can a solution means this is a solution? Here, this user maybe they're giving a with grant option, then solution or not? Yes, here. Solution just within the bracket by using with grant option. With grant option is a class. Then automatically solution. Now how can I go to SQL prompt? Here grant all on EMP to Murli is a user. After that one, with the space, grant space option. Whenever with grant option class they are giving, then only this user receiving a what with grant option class. That's why he is also behaves like an authorized user. That's why grant all on here scott.emp to username A1. Okay, na? Yeah. Now here, yes, it is working. Now they are accessing like this. Here, go to SQL prompt, select star from scott.emp. Okay, later synonym side, we are learning about these things. Write it fastly, this one. This example is enough. Completed a fast. Take a snap otherwise. Yesterday we are discussing this ones. Fastly write it. Otherwise, lately connected means take a snap through the mobile. Later you're writing. Okay, na? Finished. Yes. Now check it out. Now here. Finished. Now check it out. Concentrate here. Actually, database administrator also allowed to give object privileges to user. How can I observe it here? Admin user, you have an idea, no? Not only developer, I am a Scott user means through the Scott user we are giving up to now. But administrator also giving a what object privileges. How can I? Don't write it here. Connect admin user means sys user is there, no? Connect sys as sys DBA. This admin privilege. Password is sys. It is not visible. Now they are giving how can I grant all on username. Which user? Okay, so now here Scott user to username dot object name to another user. This is a way also they are giving a what permissions. That's why administrator having a what admin user having a full rights. Under another user to another user also they are giving, but which user to which object means object name username dot object name they are specifying only. This is another way also database administrator allowed to give a what. So now object privileges, and now here write a note. Note, write it. In all relational databases, in all relational databases, administrators also allowed to give object privileges into another user by using following syntax. Every database same syntax. Okay, syntax, write it fastly. Grant object privileges on username dot object name to another username. One example, write it enough. Fastly write it. Fastly write it this one. Write it next. Write a note, data dictionary also write it. In Oracle, all object privileges information stored under user underscore tab underscore privs data dictionary. tab, obj is not there. User underscore tab underscore privs data dictionary. In Oracle, all object privileges information stored under user underscore tab underscore privs data dictionary. Now here, check it out. How can I just here observe here? User underscore tab underscore privs grantee grantor. These all information is available. Which privilege, which table, which view, like this only. Write it fastly. Okay, na? Later cancel the what system or object privileges means revoke, I will tell you. But before we are going to start those things, and now very important today class, most powerful. Yes, here that is a database administration concept. What is that one means roles? What is the predefined roles? What is the user defined roles? What is the role connect, comma, resource, comma, DBA? I'm telling only most powerful concept. This is important. These are roles. Why they are giving these predefined roles? How database administrator creating a user defined roles? Those all the things I will tell you. System privileges related to a role only. That is a pure DBA concept. But unfortunately, connect resource DBA, you are understandable means there is no choice. Compulsory that DBA concept we are learning only. There is no choice. That's why don't afraid only first because this is a different concept actually. Side heading role. Role. What is role in aware databases means screen observe it. Just you are a first time newcomer. Administrator means well-known persons, but you are a developer. Slowly observe it here. Suppose this is a table, is a terminology is there. You have an idea in a relational databases. Table is nothing but a collection of rows only. These are rows are there. This collection of rows are putting in a table. Okay, fine. That is everyone knows. Same like the table having a name is there. Same like here in a database administration point of view. Role is a something is there, same like a table. In that role, collection of system privileges are there. Why and what is that one? I will tell you. Collection of system privileges. And also these roles having a what? Names are there, A or B or C or R1 or connect or resource or DBA. Right? That's why in every database, role is nothing but a what? A collection of system privileges or set of system privileges. Role is nothing but set of system privileges. Why and what is that one means I will tell you. Write it. Role is nothing but fastly write it. Role is nothing but set of system privileges. System privileges. Oracle having fastly write it. Oracle having two types of roles. Two types of roles. These are first one, user defined roles is administrator role. User defined roles. Second one, predefined roles. Predefined roles only our concept, but unfortunately DBA concept, user defined roles also little bit of knowledge, you have an idea. Now side heading user defined roles. User defined roles. What is user defined roles means observe it here. Why they are introducing this concept in any database in the worldwide? Why they are introducing a roles means, now observe here, why database administrator creating a what a role and they are putting a what set of privileges into where system privileges into role, that then only those roles given to the number of users means reason is there. But this is, you don't have an idea also, not a problem. Create role name I want in a dynamic SQL side. I will tell you one question is there. That purpose only I am telling a user defined roles also. Okay, don't worry. But this is little bit of difficult in a user defined role. Then data dictionary onwards, predefined roles onwards, all the things understandable, but up to that one difficult. User defined roles. Why database administrator creating a what user defined roles means I will tell you. In every database administrator only created by the where these roles only. Okay, now here write it. First write it theory. In Oracle, user defined roles. In Oracle, user defined roles are created. User defined roles are created by database administrator only. User defined roles are created by database administrator only. Now check it out. Concentrate. 5 minutes concentrate. Now check it out. Actually, in a multi-user environment, I am also, you are also working in a company side. So many fellows are working in a same project only. In that case, suppose that is a database project. In that one, some users required a what? Same set of privileges. Suppose you are creating a procedure, some other fellow also creating procedure, some other fellow also creating procedure, some other user also creating procedure, some other fellow also creating a procedure. In that case, same set of privileges are required. In that case, those all set of privileges, they are putting a role, then those roles given to the where number of users, flexibility purpose. But how you are understandable, you are a first time newcomer means concentrate here, concentrate. Suppose here, one company is there, for example. In that company, 3 employees are there. For example, 3 users are there. Don't write it. 3 users are there, for example. How much difficult means now observe it here in a basically administrator point of view. Here, this is a user 1 is there, for example. Now here, this is a user 2 is there, employee, for example. These are the user 3 is there. These 3 users are, okay, so now here is working in a company. Senior most programmers, for example. Now these 3 users are creating a what in a project side, create a procedure is required, create a material library is required, create a index is required, create a view is required, create a trigger is required, for example. Now normally without any roles concept means observed here, suppose here this user 1, yes, here wants to create a what a material library means, yes, here how means grant create any material library to username they are giving administrator, that is a system privilege. Then only this user allowed to create a material library. Again, this user 2 wants to create a what allowed to create a what, yes, procedure means grant create procedure to user 1, user 2 they are giving only. Again, now here this user 3 creating index means grant create, so now here grant create any index through user 3 they are giving only, for example. Again, user 1 wants to create a what trigger means grant create a trigger to user 1 only they are giving. Again, this user 2 wants to create any view means grant create any view to user 1, user 2. Again, user 3 wants to create a procedure means grant create a procedure to user 1, user 3 only. Suppose user 1 wants to create a what, yes, here material library means, oh sorry, now here yes index means grant create any index to user 1. Again, user 2 wants to create a what, view means grant create any view to user 2. Again, user 3 wants to create a material library means grant create any material library to user 3. Observe it here, whenever more number of privileges are, yes, different users they are giving, also at least 3 users are there. Which user having a which privileges in this case? Very difficult to identify. very difficult. One or two or three things means okay, easy. But unfortunately, in a project side, yes, here, no individually, nobody using a what like this only individual user side system privileges. They are not giving a what, yes, database administrator. In this case, so many project side, so many whenever number of users are increasing, number of privileges are increasing. In that way, which user having a what, which privileges, yes, difficult to identify. That's why, yes, in ANSI ISO SQL provided a beautiful concepts only, roles concept. What is the roles means? Observe it here. Suppose so many employees are working in a company, in a one database project, for example. In that case, some users required a same set of privileges. Suppose you are also creating a procedure, I am also creating a procedure, another fellow also creating a procedure. Then whatever common system privileges are required, those all privileges they are putting in a role. Then only that role given to the users. Then only you are referring about, oh, maybe this role worker they are giving only in this role, which database objects creation is there. Those things we are creating only flexibility purpose, easiness. That's why in a project side, always through the roles only they are assigning what system privileges. But outside means individually, okay. But project side through the roles only they are assigning what system privileges to where users only. That's why generally in multi-user environments, number of users works on same project. In this case, some users requires common set of system privileges. In this case, only database administrator create a role and then assign a common set of system privileges into role. Then only those roles are given to the where number of users. Diagrammatically, I will show you, but that big theory, write it. Once creation means, then you are understandable, write it. Generally in multi-user environment, in multi-user means database, no. Generally in multi-user environment, number of users works on same project. In this case, some users requires, project oriented is what, some users requires common set of system privileges. In this case only, database administrator create a role and then assign common set of system privileges into role, and then only those roles given to the number of users. Suppose I am working professional. You are also, maybe some fellows are in our class also working in a company. Then they are good at what, reading okay, documentation in a where project side. They are referring the roles and all these things. They are understandable. Oh, creating a database administrator, creating a role, and they are putting a what common set of system privileges into the role. Then only that role given to the where number of users. Then we are referring a what that role, easily understandable. But unfortunately, you are a first time newcomer. These steps you are not understandable. That's why always first time newcomer learning purpose without working professional, just confusing only this one. That's why ANSI ISO SQL giving a what a beautiful diagram. Through that one, at least you are understandable. What is the steps are first, what is the steps are next, they are understandable. Through that one, we are creating a role, then data dictionary, then predefined roles and understandable. Now check it out. That's why what they are telling about ANSI ISO SQL or Oracle means a simple diagram they are giving only. And now check it out. Concentrate here. These are the steps. Suppose here, now check it out here. These are the collection of system privileges are there. Observe here, don't write it only. And now here, check it out. Privileges are represented by these arrow marks like, okay. Don't write it. And now here, these are collection of system privileges. Okay, fine. These are system privileges. System privileges in a project side, how they are giving me some system privileges. Now here, this is a role is there. Okay, fine. Role something. And now here, this is a role. Role. Again, here, this role given to the where? Number of users. This is the one user, 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 like this. Number of users. Now here, check it out. Don't write it here. 1 minute, observe here. User one. Some diagrams too. Okay, you are understandable. User two, user two, user three, user three, user four, like this. Now check it out. Slowly observe it here. What happened in a real project side means database administrator first step is creating a role. Okay, how they are creating a role, I will tell you. Creating a role, they are creating same like a table only. Create role name. This is the first step. Then only whatever common set of system privileges are there, those system privileges assigned to role only. That is a grant only. This is the second step. Then only now this role given to the where, yes, number of users. This is third step. Oh, maybe three, this diagram through, maybe first time newcomer also, which step is first, which step is next, easily understandable. Oh, maybe they are creating a role, then assign a system privileges into role, then only that role given to the where, number of users. Okay, just first idea purpose, then practically we are showing, right? It. Draw this diagram fastly. 1, 2, 3. First role creation, then only system privileges assigned to a role, and then only that role given to the number of users. Fastly write it. This is administrator creating, you are not creating. But this one, you have an idea means predefined roles are easy, otherwise difficult. That's why project said roles through only they are giving a system privileges to users. Creating database objects, altering database objects like. Finished. These steps. This diagram finished. Fast. Draw this diagram fastly. Data dictionary onwards, you are understandable. Up to this one, just observe it enough. System privileges, role, number of users. Okay, now first step is role. Second step is here, system privileges. Third is what? 1, 2, 3, right? Okay. Third is what? Users. User 1, 2. Okay, now, based on this diagram, how they are creating a what roles, they are giving a ANSI standard, right? It. Creating user defined role. Creating user defined roles in Oracle. Up to this one difficult, right? Create user defined role in Oracle. Write it fastly. By writing create user defined roles in Oracle. Write it fastly. In Oracle, we are creating user defined roles. We are creating user defined roles by using following three steps are there. 3-step process. By using following 3-step process. These are step 1, fastly write it. Step 1, create a role. Second one, step 2, assign means grant only today, don't worry. Assign system privileges. Assign system privileges to role. Third one, step 3. Step 3, assign role to number of users. Fastly write it these steps, then practically only understandable. Up to this one, difficult. Write it step 1 fast. How you are creating a role? Same create table name is there, no? Same role creation means create role name. Okay, na? Now here. Step 1, write it. Create a role. Create a role. These are syntax. Create a role. Some place only role. Syntax, write it. Create role name. Create role name. Second one, step 2. Assign system privileges to role, right? Step 2, assign system privileges to role. Assign system privileges to role. Syntax. Grant system privileges to role name. Next, last step 3, right? Step 3, assign role to number of users. Assign role to number of users. Syntax. Grant role name to number of users. Username 1, comma, username 2, like this in a number of users. Create a role means create role name. Assign system privileges to role means grant system privileges to role name. Assign a role name to number of users. Grant role name to username 1, username 2 in a number of users. These are the steps administrator using, not you. So now just administrator, these are all the things only. But one data dictionary I want, through that one predefined roles, you are understandable. That is I want really. That's why I'm not explaining this one. Create role name, grant system privileges to role name they are giving. In a project side, grant role name to number of users. Okay, na? Yes, same like a diagram. Now I am creating a practically. These steps are finished fast. These steps are completed. Hello. Hello. These steps are completed. Yes, this is difficult. I'm agree. And now here, check it out. First, observe here. You are a database administrator, not a developer. Database administrator. Base so much of analysis is there. This one. And now how they are creating a roles. Observe here. Database administrator connect sys as sysdba. Okay, fine. Password is sys. Okay. Now they are creating a role based on the project situation. Create a role in a name. Yes, here A, B, C, X, Y, Z, R1. I'm giving. Now role is created. In this role, okay, based on the requirement in a project side, only common set of privileges they are putting into role. Another role, another privileges. Another role, another privileges they are putting in a real time. Now here, how can I grant? Now here, yes, grant. So now grant, now here system privileges. Which one? Create procedure. For example, anything, just roughly, comma, create, yes, here, trigger, anything. Create any materialized view. Like this, so many privileges are there. Create any materialized view. These are all privileges. How can I view means? I will tell you. Two, yes, here role. In this role, they are putting only. Okay, fine. Then only this role given to the number of users. Grant, yes, role name to number of users. Username Scott. Okay, username Morally. Username A1. Like this only, they are giving a what a number of users only. Then only those number of users within the role which privileges are there, through that one the objects are created. Leave that one, these all the things. Then onwards, very important. First up to this one not understandable also, write it fastly. Then we are starting some concept, through that one everyone understandable. Write it fastly, this one. Example, connect SysS SysDB administrator creating a water role. Role is created like this. Now grant system privileges to role like this. Then grant role name to username. Actually, developer point of view, only predefined roles they want, only not a these are all the things. Okay, this is administrator creating user defined roles. But why I'm telling this one means unnecessary also means reason is there. In a project side, in a role they are giving means how they are referring a what in that role, which system privileges are there, you are referring first. Very, very important. Through that data dictionary only, you are understandable predefined roles. Only that purpose. Now check it out. Screen observed, very, very important. How can a view, suppose here in a project side, you are working in a company. They are giving a what one role only. In this role only, which system privileges are there, you are referring only. Yes, those objects only we are allowed to create. Okay, fine. But how can a view that system privileges related to role means very, 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 very important data dictionary, most powerful. This data dictionary purpose only, these all the things I am telling. How can I refer a what system privileges to related to role means here right hand side to left hand side. System privileges means sys underscore privs. Observe here, very, very important. System privilege means sys underscore privs. These system privileges related to role means right hand side to left hand side. Left hand side means role underscore sys underscore privs. Very, very, very important data. Without this data dictionary, we are unable to handle the projects. That much of powerful. Now here, so many fellows are real-time working professional, well-known persons. System privileges means sys underscore privs, right-hand side to left-hand side. System privileges related to role I want means, yes, your role underscore right-hand side to left-hand side. Role underscore sys underscore privs data dictionary. Very, 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 very important. And now here check it out. How can I mean DSC role underscore sys underscore privs is a data dictionary. In this one, role is there and privileges are there. I am selecting. Select a role, comma. Here privilege is there from role underscore sys underscore privs where role is equal to single quote capital letter R1. Observe here. Yes, here automatically these three things are displayed in place of R1, current comma resource comma DBA. Which system privileges are there? I will tell you that is most powerful concept only. That is I want actually. Now here that purpose only fast I am telling. Now write it in Oracle. Write it next. In Oracle. In Oracle, if you want to view system privileges related to role, then we are using role underscore sys underscore privs data dictionary. Role underscore sys underscore privs data dictionary. Go to SQL prompt, fastly write it, connect the sys as sysdba. Yes, here enter password sys. Then we have to describe the data dictionary. Go to SQL prompt DSC role underscore sys underscore privs. Fastly write it this one. Then we are starting our concept predefined roles. That one you are understandable. This output also right. R1 is a capital letter. Fastly write it. Okay, this is the way database administrator creating a user defined roles, but this is not for your purpose. Administrator creating their project flexibility, security purpose, so many things only. Now, but unfortunately, developer not understandable these user defined roles. Once they are giving a user defined roles, just they are opening a what user defined roles in that one, which system privileges are there based on that one, they are creating those objects. Okay, leave that one. But unfortunately, how they are being what system privileges related to role means sys underscore role underscore sys underscore PRV set data dictionary. In this one, observe R1 role, one fellow is creating database administrator. In that role only, yes, these system privileges are available. Create enemy, create trigger, create procedure, something. Same like a R1 role. Today we are learning only very important here. Connect is a role is there. Okay, fine. Oracle Corporation giving a predefined roles. Again, same like a R1 role. Here, resource is a role is there. Or maybe resource is a role is there. Again, same like a R1 role, DBA is a role is there. Connect comma resource comma DBA, these are predefined roles. Why they are giving these all the things? In these predefined roles, some set of privileges are there. Which system privileges are there? You must familiar. That purpose only this data dictionary purpose. I am telling you what unnecessary also that user defined roles. Okay. Now very, very important predefined roles. This is our concept. Write it predefined roles. This onwards everyone understandable. Predefined roles. Most powerful. Suppose whenever you are installing a Oracle software, automatically 3 predefined roles are created within a Oracle database. How database administrator, user creation side, these predefined roles, how they are using means I will tell you. Administrator only using, but better to know subject. Okay, right? Whenever we are installing, Oracle server, Oracle server means Oracle software, Oracle server, then automatically three predefined roles are created. Then automatically 3 predefined roles are created within Oracle database. These predefined roles are first one connect, second one, these are names only, don't worry, resource is a name, third one DBA. Now understood. Okay, so whenever we are installing a Oracle software, then automatically 3 predefined role names are automatically created. These are which one? First one connect, second one resource, third one DBA. But unfortunately, why they are introducing a connect role? In that connect role, which is system privilege is there? That is important. Actually, normally normal roles also some privileges are there or not. Same like predefined roles also predefined system privileges are there. Which system privileges are there in a which role? Very, very, very important. But one part, what is the purpose connect role they are giving means within the bracket you have to write it end user purpose. What is that end users? I will tell you. Again, a resource role, what is the purpose they are giving me is a developer purpose they are giving. Developer purpose. Just Oracle Corporation giving like this. DBA role, what is the purpose they are giving me is a database administrator purpose. What is this one? I will tell you today. Database administrator purpose. Fastly write it this one, then we are starting. Now slowly observe here. Actually, how Oracle designing security purpose means connect is a role is there. No? In this connector role, they are giving a want only one system privilege is there. What is that one? Create a session is a system privilege is there. Create, no, don't write it. Here, create a session is a system privilege is available. Only that one. And create table, create a procedure, these type of things are not there. Only create session is a system privilege is there in a connect role. Where they are using in a where in a okay, so project side means suppose security purpose. Suppose, for example, you are a Java programmer. Concentrate here. This is very interesting, very important only real-time project side. Suppose here you are a Java programmer. Actually, you are also JDBC program side. You are connected to the where database. But here, actually, Java programmers are not allowed to create a what tables, procedures, functions like this. They doesn't want to create a what? Yes, the security point of view in a database project side, they doesn't want to create. They are not allowed to create a what? Yes, database object, DB objects, tables, and all these things. They are giving up. So now a restriction. How can I mean? Then a database administrator, DBA persons, this front-end developer side, DBA person, how they are creating a users? Yes, just they are giving a what? Create user, username identified by occasion of password they are creating. After that one only they are giving a what of permission. How can I? These persons are connected to the server is important. That's why grant here they are giving a what a connect here to username they are giving. This username and password given to the where Java developers, only those persons are connected to the server only possible, because connect role internally having a want only which one? Create session system privilege. They are try to create a table also, it won't work. This is the way they are providing a security. Database administrator providing a what security for the where users, because data is always confidential so many times. Some type of objects front-end developers are not allowed to create. So many problems are there. That's why maybe they are decided in a project side only. These Java, .NET, these programmers are not allowed to create any database object. Only they are connected to the where server. Only they are using a procedures, functions. That one they are passing a parameters. That is only they want. In that case, database administrator creating a what? Yes, your user, and those users are giving to the Java.NET these programmers. But unfortunately, yes, this role given to the where user, only this role. This role means create session system privileges, their connect role. That's why these persons are only allowed to connect to the where database server. That's why end user purpose. End user means who are users are connected to the where front end. Yes, those persons purpose only they are giving only. Those persons are not allowed to create a what? Database objects. Really connect role having a what? Yes, here create session system privilege or not, we are checking. Suppose here in this case here, connect is a role is there. Observe here. Connect is a role is there. For example, connect role. And now here again here resource is a role is the resource role, create procedure, create table, some system privileges are available. Don't worry. Just observe it here. I am writing a what I want to view, which system privileges are there in a where connect role. Observe it here. In this connect role, only create session system privileges. These users are who are giving a what a connect role in a where database administrator user creation side. Those persons are unable to create a table. That much of powerful. Only connect to the server. That's all. Create session is a system privilege is there. But unfortunately, now here sometimes, yes, you are working in a where in a PLSQL projects, for example. Whenever in a PLSQL projects means some users they are creating a database administrator. Those users given to the number of users means those users are allowed to create a what a procedures also allowed to create, and a tables also allowed to create, and okay, so now views also allowed to create, and triggers also they are allowed to create. Some regularly use database objects they want to create only. In that case, each and every time their database administrator not interested to give the permissions. In that case, they are giving a what? Which role means create user, username identified by password. Then grant here connect means okay, create session. resource role they are giving, the developer point of view, resource to username like this. Whenever resource role they are giving means in a resource role, commonly user create table, create procedure, create trigger. These all predefined system privileges are available. And now here, check it out, observe here. In a resource role, create sequence, create procedure. And now here, yes, create a table. These type of create trigger, these type of create types, these regularly used concepts are available in where in your developer. That's why any database administrator creating a users in that one grant connect resource means in a resource role, which is system privileges are there. Those all the things, yes, here assigned to that user. That's why those users are create table, create procedure, create trigger, not a problem. That's why Murli user, I'm giving a what I'm creating, create user, username, Murli identified a password, grant connect resource to username I'm giving. In that case, Murli user creating a table also, there is no problem. Why? Because resource role internally having a create table system privilege, that much of powerful. But unfortunately, you are working in a where database administration projects, DBA, database administrator developer. In that case, you are want to create a what materialize you want to create a what take a backup, and which was now startup database, mount database, unmount database. So many administrators tasks we have to perform. In that case, DBA role they are given to the where users. Now create user, username, user 3 identified by password. Then grant here, yes, DBA to username they are giving only. DBA role having so many system privileges. All the system privileges are available. Really, I want to view this one means just observe here in place of this one, I'm using a what? A DBA like this. In place of this one, we are using a what? A DBA like this only. Yes, observe here. Oh, so many system privileges. So many system privileges are available or not? So many system privileges. Okay, so available in a where in a DBA role. That's why anybody learning a courses in a warehousing, data warehousing, here materialize review, this will be there or not? Yes, your data warehousing projects are now they are working in a where anywhere means they are telling what user creation is important in those classes. Create user, username identified by password, grant DBA to username. They are giving only they are telling. That is not good actually. Based on the type of security, database administrator giving a what connect or a resource or a DBA like that. But outside person doesn't know this much of knowledge. That's why, oh, DBA to yes, that role given means all the things working only they are telling. That's why always, if you want to view, say now these system privileges, sorry, these role to system privileges means again we are using a what user underscore, sorry, role underscore sys underscore privs. Through that one we are viewing a what these all the things only. Write it. Next para in Oracle. Then enter questions I am telling in Oracle. If you want to view, if you want to view system privileges related to predefined roles, predefined roles, then we are using role underscore sys underscore privs data dictionary. That's why predefined roles understandable means this much of depth is there, knowledge is required. That's why so many fellows are doesn't have an idea. That's one. Role underscore sys underscore privs data dictionary. You are not using actually database administrator creating a user side, they are using. Okay, na? Now here, yes, these examples tomorrow you are writing only. Now these data dictionaries, okay, these ones I am copying only roles and okay, sir, resource and connect side we are copying only. Those all the things tomorrow you are writing. Okay, yes, yeah. Tomorrow that are reworking and these privileges, then views through how they are giving award security in a DBMS architecture. We are telling that is important. This means database administration concept also. These three things you are familiar purpose. Okay, na? Now here who are attending a what PLSQL means you have to connect to PLSQL now. Okay, yeah. So now tomorrow I will tell you. Remember this one I'm writing only. Don't worry which privileges or anything next only because time is not there. Tomorrow I will tell you. Remember. Okay, yeah.